Hi Virgo, welcome to Peace of Mind Tarot. I'm going to do a general reading for you. We're going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future energies, and then we'll clarify where it's needed. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo, please? Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo? Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo? Sorry about that. Okay, Virgo, you have the Devil, the Moon, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I'm getting that there's someone who, with the Devil here, I'm getting a really clear message that there's someone in your life or someone you recently separated from that feels that I'm hearing control your mind. I think what it is that I feel that they feel with keeping things from you or keeping things hidden, giving you just a little bit of answers when you have questions or concerns. I feel that they can manipulate into basically doing what they want. I feel a lot of you, this is a relationship you are in or were in the recent past. I feel you tried very hard to work at this marriage or this relationship to make it work. I do feel a lot of you, this person's very manipulating. I'm getting that it's almost like they think that this is like a power they have over people, maybe not just you. Like I feel a lot of you are someone who thinks that they actually think they can control people's mind. But what this person does is they use people's emotions against them, I feel. And you love this person. I feel this is someone that you were in a relationship with, or like I said, married to. And they're just manipulating you with your emotions. I'm getting that, and I do feel you did put a lot of work into this. With the Three of Swords here, I feel they still affect you a lot. If those of you that aren't together anymore, I feel they know what I feel that they're thinking is that they know with every decision you make, everything you consider, every action you take, it's with them in mind. Like they feel like they know that you consider them for everything you do. I feel like they've done this for a long time, and this person likes this about themselves, that they can do this. They think of it as like I said, like this power they have, and they impress themselves with it. It's very toxic. I mean, it's the Devil. Let's clarify. Spirit, who is the Devil, please? Spirit, who is the Devil, please? Spirit, who is the Devil, please? You have the Five of Swords. I feel this is someone who took advantage of you. And you see the grin on their face, if you can see that. It's like a smirk. It's this, I hate to say it, but a lot of you are with someone or have someone in your life, if this isn't someone in a relationship, this is just someone in your life who they impress themselves with what they look at it as mind control over people. It's funny how they look at it when all they're doing is just being a manipulating, lying person, hurting people, defeating people. You see how they drop their swords here. When other people feel defeated, or when you felt defeated by this person, you cried, they hurt you, broke your heart, they feel like they won. It's like this battle to them that they win, and it's pretty kind of sick to think that way when you're hurting other people. Like, what are they winning? What they're just they think very highly of themselves. This person very, very, they put themselves on a pedestal. Nobody else is kind of what I'm getting. Let's see, so Spirit, who is this person to Virgo, please? Who's the devil to Virgo? Spirit, who is this person to Virgo? The Nine of Swords. This is someone who's caused you a lot of pain. I really feel like a lot of you tried really hard to get through to this person. You tried really hard to communicate, and you know what I feel this is? You don't understand why. Why do they do this to me? They do this on purpose. You know, they tell me they love me and then they hurt me. Why do they keep doing this? You know, I feel it's very sad. I don't know. I feel a lot of you don't want to give up on this. I really am getting the energy of someone yet you don't want to walk away. Maybe this person changed. I feel like with the Ten of Cups here, I do feel like a lot of you had a really beautiful marriage relationship for a long time, and this person changed. Whatever happened in their life that made them change, I feel maybe this is the only power they feel that they have in their life. Maybe they really lost a lot, lost their job, they did things that destroyed their own future. You know, maybe they developed habits, because the devil's also, that toxic behavior, addictions. This person, it's also about materialism. They could have lost something, their job, their house, their cars, all their material things that they own. And they feel that they lost their power, their place in the world. And I feel that now it's kind of made them a very manipulating, toxic person. And I feel that this really changed your relationship. It changed them. And I feel a lot of you aren't ready to accept it. You're having a hard time accepting it. Let's see, Spirit, what else does Virgo need to know, please? Spirit, what else does Virgo need to know? Well, I do see with the Ten of Wands, tens are endings, and then you have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that's no longer serving you, no longer working. I was kind of hoping I was going to see something about walking away or moving forward. I really do feel you have the Knight of Cups here too. I feel like someone made you see this person for who they are, because I really feel a lot of you were blinded by love and you didn't want to give up. I feel like with the Knight of Cups, this is someone who cares a lot about you. This could be someone who's romantically interested in you. I don't feel like you're interested in this person yet. I don't feel, because you're dealing with a lot of emotions. I feel a really strong sense that it's even more than you being hurt. You're so confused, because I feel like a lot of you just can't understand how this person was one way for so long and then they're this way. It's like you didn't change, and whatever they went through, like you want to just be partners. You want to help them through it. You're a team. And I feel like for a long time, like I said, you were. But whatever changed your person, I don't feel like it has anything to do with you, why they changed towards you. Something, either I just heard the word corrupted, maybe corrupted their mind. This could be drug addiction, alcoholism. This is why they're so different now from addiction, or like I said, for some of you, I feel like they really lost a lot. Could be because of addictions. This is why. It's really changed them internally. Their whole, because like I said, they feel that they lost their power. They felt like they were on top of the world at one moment, so they were a certain way. They were happy. They felt powerful. They didn't have this complex of being, powerless. And I feel like the way that they have power now is by just controlling people, by their emotions. They use it against them. And this is like, I feel the only kind of control they feel they have in their life right now. And it's very toxic. And I can feel why you would want to help them, because you can see, you probably understand, you were probably there through everything that they went through, but you don't understand why they're not letting you help them or letting you in or seeing you as an ally, And I feel that that's what's really hurting a lot of you, is that you were there through everything. And then now they're just treating you like everybody else. And I can just see how that could be so painful. I do feel like your burden's ending because you're walking away. You have the Page of Cups here as well. I do feel this is going to be very emotional for you, but I feel that you're starting over. Could be with your kids' pages. It could be someone young, your kids, or you could just be young, and you're just feeling very emotional right now. Water represents emotions. I feel like you're going to get an offer from someone from this card. This could be someone younger than you, but I'm kind of getting the energy that I don't get really a great energy from this, just because I don't feel like this is someone who's going to really understand where you're at and what you're going through. This person could just be immature or just not really capable of really being supportive through what you're going through, because I feel that this is pretty like one of the hardest things you've been through. This a divorce, separation, just losing someone who you feel is not there anymore. They're not the same person that you feel like, even though you were still with them, you still feel like you lost them because they're so different now. And I feel that it's breaking your heart. Like, this is just like, you want your person back, even if you're with them still. You want the old person back, the way they used to be, the way you guys were a team, the way you used to work together. And I do feel you have the Ten of Cups here and the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like you guys were a great team, and I feel like you were very successful together, apart, whatever, in your own right. But you had a lot, and I feel like, and you probably lost this all together. If you owned a house together, you lost it. If you lost your cars, you lost whatever this was that meant something to you. You were still willing to work and rebuild again with your person, but it seems like all they want to do is like tear you down, just like I feel they're doing to everybody else, because I feel that they, like I said, they feel powerless. And I feel like you don't feel powerless. You know you can reestablish yourself. You can reinvent yourself. I feel like your person's just, it's like they're like, this person looks hypnotized in this card, or like they're hypnotizing someone. I feel like they are so stuck in this negative way of thinking. I do feel like for a lot of you that whatever they're doing, their toxic habits, whether it be drinking alcohol, drugs, or whatever it is, gambling, or just could be many different things, something that's just not healthy, something that's not benefiting him or her, is just keeping them feeling worse. But I don't know, it's just part of addiction, right? It's I feel that you tried to continue the way your relationship was. You tried to be the positive one, be the driving force in this relationship to keep it going and to get back. I feel like you lost a lot too. You lost this with this person. I think they're being selfish. I just heard that they feel like they lost more than you did, or maybe they thought they put more into what you guys had, that they thought they achieved it all. They didn't give you credit that you were part of that too. Maybe they were the ones that worked, that this was your husband or wife, and you were the one that stayed home with the kids, and they thought, I bought all this, I did all this, and now it's gone and it was for nothing. But you were there doing work too, and you lost it too. This was part of your life. And I feel that this person's become, just the biggest part is they've become very selfish, is one of the biggest energies that I'm picking up. So Spirit, the Devil came out again, and I wasn't even finished asking the question, and I was going to clarify the Page of Cups. And you know how I said I wasn't getting the best energy? I was just going to clarify the Page of Cups, and the Devil fell out before I even finished asking a question. So I do feel like after you walk away from this person, you just completely cut them off and let them go. Whatever offer you get, I feel like this is just going to be, or whoever, someone that comes into your life, I feel like this is kind of someone who a little bit takes advantage of people in vulnerable situations. So this could be someone offering you a deal, maybe on a new house, or this could be anything, trying to sell you a car, asking you out on a date. Could be, I do feel that someone who finds out, and I feel this is going to be someone new, that after you tell them what you're going through and you're reestablishing, I feel this person sees this as an opportunity. Sees you as an opportunity, like an easy target almost. So keep your wits about you. when someone could be young or just someone new, someone you're just meeting after you walk away, when you start to reestablish yourself, I feel someone doesn't have the best intentions, whatever this is. So Spirit, what else does Virgo need to know after moving forward? Spirit, what does Virgo need to know after moving forward? The moon came out sideways. Some more cards, Spirit. You have the Hangman, Justice, and the King of Wands. I feel like with the moon on sideways, you had the moon up here. I feel like you're starting to kind of understand a little bit, because you were so, like I said, blinded by love, and it's so hopeful to keep your Ten of Cups, which, you know, who wouldn't fight for that, right? I feel like you're slowly coming out of that being your main focus, because you don't want to be stuck, you know. The Hangman is about choosing, but you did for a while. You chose to stay. You chose to continue trying to support this person. And even when they were mean to you, you still said kind words. You still, even when they made you cry, you know, you still told them that you love them, and you know they're hurting. You felt their pain. They didn't feel your pain, you know. They just felt their own. They're masking their pain with this sort of power trip they're on. They need to let go of that power that they think they have, so they can actually regain true power, self-power, you know, back within themselves and their life. You have Justice here, the King of Wands. I do feel a lot of you are considering filing for divorce, or you have. Because you're done being lied to, you're done being manipulated. I do feel that you did find out, I feel with the moon on its side, that you did find out enough, and it's helping you to move on, the way this person is. Maybe you found out things they were hiding from you. I feel that they did lie. Maybe they lied when you were together, that they were actually looking for a job, or they could have done they lied about their addictions to you. That, you know, I'm not drinking, I'm not using drugs, I'm not, you know, I am out trying to find a job, or, you know, because you were trying to hold it together, keep it together. And I feel at first they were putting on this presentation to you that they were too, but then they just kind of, you know, gave up. I feel like a lot of them, they're not as strong as you are. I feel like you're very strong, Virgo, very strong-minded. You are a fighter. Your person feels defeated. I just hear that pretty loud. They're defeated. They gave up is the problem, is that they gave up. You didn't give up. With Justice and King of Wands, I feel a lot of you, I'm getting a good energy from this King of Wands. This person I've just heard is angry for what you've been through. This could, for some of you, I feel this is a father. I don't know why I'm getting that, because I guess that's because it's true. But a lot of you, this could be, you know, I feel like this is even representing a judge for some reason, because it's next to Justice, the way they just seem all, you know, the way they're sitting there. Someone's on your side, whoever this is. I guess that's the simplest way to put it, the clearest way. This King of Wands is on your side. So something's going to go in your favor. Someone's going to, it's going to be in your favor, whatever this is. Whether this is, you know, with the divorce, filing for custody, whatever the situation is for you that you're worried about. I feel how it's going to turn out. Someone's 100% in support of you. So you're not alone in this once you walk away, which I think is a really great thing to know, to feel that you're not alone. Spirit, who is the King of Wands, please, Virgo? Spirit, who's the King of Wands for Virgo, please? You have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. What I feel that this is, someone's protecting you from this person. So maybe you need protection from them, because you are walking away. Like I said, you are walking away. This person may have given up on themselves, but I don't think they expected at all for you to walk away. Because like I said, this person thinks they have power over you, control over you. Like I said, every decision you make, it's with them in mind. Like, well, is this good for him or her? Is this what they would want me to do? Is this, best for them? And I need to ask them. You're done doing what's best for them because they're not doing what's best for you. You want to do what was best. You were telling them, like, I want to do what's best for us, but there's no us. If you walked away, this person's not in a good place. They're not even doing what's best for them. They think that they're in control, but they're not in control of anything. I mean, like, just even the way the hair looks, like, it's out of control. You know what I mean? This person is out of control. It's kind of a funny comparison, but that's just really looks like that. You know what I mean? And it's good that you walked away, because I don't feel that they need to be left alone, to be honest, because they need to look in the mirror. Because if you're around, they'll always have you there to blame everything on, and you're done. And I do feel with the Ace of Swords here, with the Three of Swords, someone's protecting your heart. I feel someone will do anything to make sure that you can, because you have the Three of Swords twice here. Someone's fighting for you, fighting against this person for you. Could be physically fighting, could just be in the legal system, could, because I feel there's someone that loves you and can't stand to see you hurt. I'm getting that two energies. I'm feeling like the King of Wands is one person, and I feel the Ace of Swords is representing someone who won't let this person bother you anymore. Like, they won't let them come to you. This very protective person over you. You may know who this is, or this could be someone who's coming into your life. Could be a new love, and they will never hurt you. They want to protect you. I feel with the Ace of Swords is protecting this heart from all the heartache. This person will never hurt you. So I do feel that after the way that this is progressing, once you're done with whatever you're fighting for to either get away, to get from this person, to get something settled, once that works out, I feel when you're at a calmer place, I feel that's when someone is going to enter your life. This could just be a friend, this could be whatever you're willing to allow in, it's going to come in, So let's see. So Spirit, what will Virgo's person do to help themselves? The Sun. Well, that's good. The Sun. So I feel once you leave, you took their only happiness, whatever little glimpse of happiness, of light they had, because they didn't want you to leave. They might be, like I said, out of control right now, but you still brought a certain calm to them with you there. Not that you should have stayed, but I asked Virgo, what is your person going to do? I feel that you leaving is going to be the healthiest thing for them, because they're going to realize, wow, I don't have any control. I don't have any power. And that's the thing I feel your person needs to accept, is that by manipulating you and hurting you and controlling you with your emotions wasn't power or control. It was wrong, So I do feel that your person's going to get help, or you're going to help them first by leaving, but by letting them say, like, see, look, I hold my own power. I took my power back. And this was to ask about your person. So I'm going to put that over here by the Devil. Let's get a few more. So Spirit, can you give me a few more about Virgo's person, please? Spirit, give me a few more cards about Virgo's person, please. You have the Emperor, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor could represent a boss. The Six of Swords is getting help. And the Wheel of Fortune, that is things turning the favor. See, I feel like this is clarifying the Devil. This is clarifying your person. I feel like someone's going to help your person because they're finally willing to help themselves. Your person's coming out of it a little bit. They will. Hopefully they are now. But I feel with the Emperor and the Six of Swords, I feel someone's going to help them maybe to slowly get them reestablished. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your person's very smart. They're a hard worker. They have a lot to offer, and they did for a long time with you. That's why I see why you wanted to keep this together. You guys had, I feel, established a beautiful life together. But like I said, they just got in a really dark place and they needed help out. But, you know, like I said, they're in a dark place, but then they got the Sun was the first card that came out to clarify them. So that's beautiful. And I feel like with the Emperor here, this is getting, I feel this job or them starting their own business, starting to see, I have no power. I need to build my power back up. They want to be the Emperor again. They're either, this is them helping themselves or someone's going to help them. And I feel with the Wheel of Fortune, they're going to get back there. They're going to get back where they are. And you know what? I was getting two energies here. I feel that the Ace of Swords, because this is, I feel what your person's going through. After you leave, what's going to happen? This could be your person coming back to you and telling you, I'm never going to hurt you again. I want to protect your heart. I never want to hurt you. I don't think they wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm making excuses for someone hurting you, but I just mean with their words, with their behavior, you know. But they know they caused this. They caused it here. Even when you were still there for them. You know, they know they caused you so much pain. And now I feel like they're coming in with the offer and these promises. They are, you know, this is beautiful because they are getting the help that they need and doing what they need to do. You know, there's no more blaming you, no more blaming other people, no more lying to themselves. They went through a really dark night of the soul, as I guess people say, but they're really working on themselves now. They want you back. I feel that this person is desperate to be who you need and deserve. And I because like I said, I was getting two energies right away that there is someone through this who's going to be there to be supportive. I wasn't getting with the King of Wands, like so much of a love. I felt like I said, this could be a judge or this could be a father. But with this I feel someone wanting to honor you, wanting to protect your heart. I feel they know that they did this. They know they did this. And I feel like they're making a promise that they don't want to do that. They never want to do that again, that they want to protect your heart above everything else. And I do feel a good energy from that. And I feel like after you can see that they have worked on themselves, you know, if they do come back in your life, I do feel, you know, that's of course up to you what you decide to do. But I do feel they have to go through this without you around. If you guys are in separation, it's the best thing for you to not be there, because they're going to see that you took your power back, and they'll stop lying to themselves that they're the ones that hold all the power, because it's destructive. This is destructive for themselves. It was destructive for your relationship, their friendships, I feel, toward their family. They were in such a negative place. And I feel for you, Virgo, you're very strong. You're very intelligent, and I do feel your person's very intelligent. I do feel for some of you, you guys had a business together, and maybe that business went under. And that could have caused a separation with you guys, that maybe they blamed you, or they took, like I said, all the credit, saying, you know, I put most of the work in. Like I felt like they were saying to you that they lost more than you did, even though this was a 50-50 thing. It was yours too. You put work into it. I am getting that. I feel like you guys are gonna reestablish that again in time. You know, whatever time that you need till you're ready, and you know you can trust this person. Because the thing is that I feel like a lot of you, you know, you're listening to your intuition when this person comes back. You know them. You guys have been together for a long time. For a lot of you, you know them, and you know that this person, this out of control person, this is not them. This is not the person you married or the person you've been in a relationship with for however long. So you know this is not them. You know the true them. So when they come back, you're gonna know if it's the true them, if they're back, you know. So you wouldn't have any doubts about whether or not if you want to take them back. So all you got to do is see them, look in their eyes, and you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna know. And I do feel a lot of you are gonna see that when they tell you, I never want to hurt you again. That is, I never wanted to hurt you. And they promise to protect your heart above everything else and honor you. I do feel like those of you that if you did go through a divorce, I feel they want to get remarried. You're like their main priority. I feel that they feel very hurt that they hurt you now. They're feeling it now. They're feeling all that. And that was the biggest thing that devastated them, was when they finally snapped out of this, woke out of this big lie that they have, this facade they've created in their own mind, their own life. It hit them what they did to you. They could see clearly, you know, how much it hurt you, their words, pushing you away, the blame, not giving you any credit for everything that you've done, the part you played in their building their life too. And I felt like they have spent many nights crying over this. And they feel so much guilt, but they're going to have to work through that too. Because that just added to their pain, I feel. That's why it was such a self-destructive way to be, because they were already going through a lot of pain. But then hurting you added to that. It was this vicious cycle. But I feel, you know, with the sun clarifying that, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, they're feeling stronger. They're going to come back. And I do feel when they do, you're going to see. All you're going to have to do is look in their eyes. I feel like they don't even need to say anything. I feel like that's how strong your connection is, or was, or, you know, will be again. That I feel like that's all it's going to take. So, you know, I'm not worried that if they come back like, oh, you know, use discernment, be careful, this, that. I really feel like it's just going to take looking in their eyes, and you're going to know. And you'll know how you feel the second you see them. You can see truth in their eyes. You can see lies in their eyes. You can see their pain in their eyes. You can see the joy in their eyes. They don't even need to speak. I feel a lot of you have such an intense connection with this person. I feel that's why this was so devastating. They feel it too with you, though. They just couldn't see it when things were out of control for them. They weren't looking at you. They weren't looking in your eyes. They weren't looking to your soul. It's like they couldn't even see you. They were so, like how you were blinded by love, they were just blinded by pain and despair. They were in such a dark place that it's almost like they couldn't see you. But they do now. And I feel like when this connection comes back together, I feel like it's going to be, honestly, better than it was before. Because this person's going to heal back even stronger. And they never, ever want to be this person again. They don't ever want to lose you again. And I feel like they're going to make sure that they don't. I feel like a lot of them are, with this help, I feel like because of how dark a place they got into, they're going to therapy, they're going to rehab, if for those of them that needed it, they're getting help because they're strong on their own right now, but I feel like they're so scared of getting back that way because they don't want to hurt you or ever lose you again, that they're making sure that they're going to like regularly go to therapy. I feel like a lot of them are going to want you to go with them. So you can see the effort that they're willing to put in now and to understand what they were going through. And I feel like it's going to help speaking through therapy for them to get their, because this was something they've never experienced either. So let's see. So let's get a closing message for you, Virgo. So Spirit, what last advice do you have for Virgo, please? Spirit, what last advice do you have for Virgo, please? Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Sorry, this kind of a lot came out. The Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So you have the Three of Wands here. This is waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like this is your person coming back as the King of Pentacles. Like, look what I've done. You know, I've done this for you. Not in an arrogant way, like, you know, look who I am. But I feel that they're very proud of themselves because they feel in a place where they can come back to you, and they were hoping you were waiting still. The Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I feel this is a new start. I feel for a lot of you, this is going to happen once you get back together. I feel like things are going to improve quickly. You're going to reestablish quickly. I feel like you guys did it before. You're going to do it again. Like I said, I feel you're both very intelligent, very educated. You do have the Ten of Swords here, but this is an ending. I feel that this is an ending of the pain and the suffering once you come back together, because you guys are not happy apart. Even when the things were bad, neither of you, it was like you guys are just meant to be together for a lot of you. Not that I want you to stay in anything that caused you pain, but you already know you left. But with them healing properly, it's allowing you guys to be able to be back together again. And I feel that the suffering is over, the fighting is ended, the pain is over. And then what's beautiful is the final card is the Six of Pentacles. This is about give and take. This is about being supportive to each other. And the scale is balanced here. So you guys are that team again. And I feel like what this is also, I just felt from this card, they're giving you credit for the effort you put in. You know, it's not just them. They see that so much now. They knew they were wrong even when they said it. They were just, like I said, they couldn't even see you. Anything. Like they were just, like I said, you know, they were not in a good place. But I feel like just what Spirit's saying in the end is that once all this healing happens for your person, when you do come back together, I feel like it's just going to flow. I feel like you guys are going to be very supportive of each other and be that strong team that you were before working together. You know, you guys have the 10 of Cups. You had a beautiful relationship, beautiful family, for some of you, beautiful children. And I really feel that you guys both have a beautiful role in this relationship, where one's weak, the other one's strong, always, you know, and that alternates because we're all weak sometimes, and sometimes we're at our best and we're our strongest. And your person has so much respect for you that you were fighting for this relationship when they weren't. And you were strong when they were weak. And they have so much more admiration and love and respect for you than they even did before, which was a lot before they got in that dark place. They couldn't love you more. They love you so much. They feel like they don't ever want to lose this again. And I think that that's beautiful. This is definitely a journey. Sometimes hurtful, but I feel that the outcome is going to be so beautiful because there is going to be healing taking place and reconciliation taking place, and your person realizing how much you do, that maybe they weren't giving you enough credit for all the work you put in before, but they see everything so clearly now. Everything. They see you 100%. And I don't feel like you guys lost that beautiful connection. Like I said, you guys can look in each other's eyes and just know what the other one's feeling without words. Excuse me. And I think that's beautiful. So I hope you liked your reading, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked the video, please like the video. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care of yourself. Bye.